Let's go!
Does it have power? It has power! So for anybody that doesn't know what we're looking at, I'm putting in a whole VHS player so we can take this mystery VHS of X-Men vs. Street Fighter that I bought on eBay many years ago. I don't know what's on it, but it's in extremely good condition. It's in really good condition. It looks like it's almost never been used. It cost 5,800 yen as we translated. That's about 60 something bucks back in the day. So we're just gonna watch the tape, throw it in right now. I have the VHS player hooked up and we're gonna see what's on this mystery VHS. The likelihood of me getting banned in the next 30 seconds, actually there. It's actually a likelihood. Hold on a second. Pause, fool. All right. Okay. We're about to witness what's on this VHS. Hell yeah.
人類をはるかに超えたアビリティを持つミュータント軍団。人類との平和的共存を目指す正義のヒーローたち。
Damn, 60 FPS VHS capture? Kinda cool. Editing? Whoa. Edits. Do we actually have combos? Are we actually doing combos? God, man, the screen, they took that away in the collection, by the way. The screen flashing has been severely reduced. Whoa! 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 We're actually doing combos here. Whoa! That's the infinite. I did not know that had projectile invulnerability in X-Men vs. Street Fighter 1. Stomadis! She's so good in this game. She's so good in this game. Damn, chat, we're giving you pure strategy straight from Japan before the collection is out. Wow, they're actually doing good combos here. Frame 0. Look at this! Rogue is hard as hell to use in this game. Her combos and routes aren't specifically good. That's kind of the issue with Rogue in general and all of her inclusions in the MVC series. In X-Men vs. Street Fighter and also Marvel 2, she's kind of a weird character to use. This is during the release of X-Men vs. Street Fighter. This is 1996, so yes. Actually, yes, this is from December 96. That's right, that OTG's. Gambit! Kill him! Wow, cool, cool. If you play Sabertooth, chat, in real life, you eat glass. You butt chug coffee. The beans. He's that kind of a character. He's arguably the most degenerate Capcom character of all time. There's an argument to be made there. Does Jug have the grab cancel in this one, which makes him kind of good? He can like whiff grab cancel? Isn't he Wolverine but bigger? No. No. No, you do not know. Definitely not. Damn. You get super after this? Nope. No, here's the thing. Sabertooth is one of the best characters in Capcom fighting game history because within 10 seconds, you can get someone to be an absolute menace with an extremely basic strategy. And you turn into a menace. You will roll over 90% of players. I'll talk about this when the collection comes out. He will roll over the majority of people playing the game by pressing literally a few buttons. He's up there with Pet Shop. See all this screen flashing? It's in there by default in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Nice scoop. By default, that is there. But that is something they took out of the collection. They had to get into the game and literally change it. It's funny, it looks glitchy at times when it's removed. But in the collection, there's an option for it to be removed. That option was not in any of the Marvel vs. Capcom games until MVC 1. MVC 1, there's a dip switch setting to remove flashing. See, so Ken, Ryu, and Akuma are relatively decent in this game because they have corner infinites that are not that hard to do, that are still in the version that's in the collection. There it is. Damn, bro, they're showing it. There it is. It's an infinite. Akuma has it, Ryu has it, and Ken have it. Are these games heavily dependent on meta? Anything before Street Fighter 4, anything. Let me tell you right now. Anything made before Street Fighter 4 is meta. Yes. They're defined by their meta. Yeah, unless you're Justin Wong and dedicate 20 years of your life to the game. But you just have to be a space alien named Justin Wong, you know? Just do that. Ooh, what? I was about to press back on my keyboard like I'm watching a YouTube video. Is this collection a good opportunity to get into MVC? This collection is the opportunity to get into MVC, dude. The combo. Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Show me the combo, the basic combo. Dude, the quality of this VHS tape is shockingly hella good. Like, this shit is running at like 240i or some shit. Oh, this is old Psych. This Cyclops is not the one that is going to be in the collection. This is the Mega Easy Psych. Super top tier. You get a combo after? That is so dumb. Doink, 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 doink. Yep. Do it again. He gets so much, dude. He gets the world. So Wolverine, do we know if Wolverine in the collection gets a stand HK bounce? Or I'm sorry, a jumping HK bounce where it sets up for the corner infinite? Does he get that here, or at least in version 3? There it is, that. From what I understand, a lot of the big nerfs went to Cyclops. Yeah, Chad, for anybody that doesn't know, this is before Pokemon caused the controversy of epilepsy. Before anybody even knew what epilepsy was. That sort of like brought that condition into the mainstream, which was like, oh yeah, kids are like losing it because of all the flashing in like Pokemon. That we just didn't know that stuff existed before, you know? Oh, this is why Sim sucks in this game. He has teleport recovery for easy infinites. So Rogue doesn't get anything wild like that, from what I understand. There might be some crazy execution thing, but all of her stuff is sort of straightforward. Like ground chain, launcher, chain in the air, into an ender. Not really some crazy pickup. There we go. But this is hard as fuck to do. You need to do an IAD with all 3 punch buttons. Might be possible with the collection. Yeah, the problem with these infinites is that they're only going to work if you're fighting that character and you have gotten the power. They're incredibly specific. Yeah, Gambit, they don't have any of his crazy corner shit. And you have effectively seen the strategy. Sabertooth has a nearly impossible jump to anti-air. and some of the highest priority buttons in the game with jumping HP and jumping HK. Unless your character literally has a dragon punch to stop him, he'll just do it to you and push block doesn't work. You just get fucked. And he's got really good combos, and he's got throws that lead into combos, and he's got like insane corner combos and stuff. He does ridiculous damage. He literally is like one of the most degenerate fighting game characters of all time from the Capcom perspective. So Magneto does not get Tri-Dash in this. Oh, I'll shut the hell up. I guess he does. Which game does he not get Tri-Dash? Is that Marvel Superheroes? Is this VHS on YouTube? I have no idea, man. I don't know what to call this VHS. Yeah, this is an infinite. It takes a little bit of execution, but not much, dude. The hypergrab is a half circle motion. And a stun. Unscaled stun damage. Yeah, I remember this. He has one of these in Marvel Superheroes as well. His combo is legit like short, 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 short in the air. This is, yeah, dude, fucking Sim. See if they show the Ryu Infinite. Ooh, this is sick looking. Oh my god, what? Oh, hell yeah, that's badass. It's so cool to see a good Ryu, because he's like weirdly stiff in this game. To see somebody be really good with him and have a lot of mobility and stuff, it's very impressive. I remember these combos. These are Game Pro combos. This is on YouTube. You have a higher quality version. My dude, I literally have the highest quality version you could get. Did Justin make this tape? Justin might have been 8 years old when this came out. Does Geef really get that easy of an infinite? Oh, so cheap. So cheap. You worry about this stuff ruining the game? Dude, in the 90s, you didn't see people doing any of this stuff in this game until, like, literally Fightcade later on. Until GGPO and Fightcade. Most of the community had moved on to either Marvel 1 or anything like that. And you saw some infinites in this game, but to actually see people be, like, super good, no, dude, like, that, it did not exist. People were there, but being aware of those people had no idea, you know? Whoa, that was cool. Was there any infinites I knew in the arcades? The only infinite I did consistently in arcades was the Gambit Infinite in Marvel 1. Which is the highest execution only for the elite fighting game player. Infinite. The Gambit Infinite in Marvel 1 is only for the highest class and best looking players. It's the hardest one to do. It gets you the most respect as well. Uh-oh. Are you telling me those were basic combos? Is that what you're telling me, that those were basics?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready, dude. Let me have it. Oh my god. Are you telling me Alpha Counter Berserker Claw has invincibility? Bullshit, dude. Character is even worse. Cool. That's so hard to do, chat. That instant air dash. You have to, like, barely off the ground press all three punches at the exact same moment. On, like, the same frame. I think this game has hit damage scaling reset on stun. So, you get a stun, and you get full combo with full damage. God damn, Storm. So, the idea behind this is that you time the push block, and its recovery right at the end of the super. And if you do that, you can punish, like, immediately without having to deal with the block stun. The combos in this game were not designed to be this way. So they're literally like frame data based. Like, it was obvious what the devs wanted players to do, but then people figured shit out. So, be that for that reason, a lot of combos in like other Marvel vs. Capcom games, MVC3 and beyond, are kind of designed to work this way outside of, you know, some TAC wildness. So a lot of these combos are legit very hard. These aren't things that like most players will be doing. This is like the top 1% of the 1% of the 1% will be able to effectively do a lot of this shit. The basic combos in these games are like button, button, launcher, button, 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 special. That's it. That's like the extent that you really have to worry about. Outside of that, if you want to combo into super, button, button, super. And it takes like 50% of your life away, you know? How do people learn combos before home systems? They had jobs. And they were able to pay the money to play the machines a lot. Fighting games, did you know, Chad, that fighting games were literally the epitome of pay to win? And nowadays, like most of fighting games just comes down to like, and we know this, how much do you grind? You know? Now I'm kind of glad that there's like dedicated fighting game streamers to each one of these games and like Street Fighter and everything. And you get to see how long it takes, dude. Like, they play that game and they play it for like a whole year, for like 5 days a week, for a whole year, and barely anything else, you know? Now you get to see how long it actually takes to be halfway decent at this shit. Here's the crazy part about fighting games. Even if you have that time and dedication, it's still not enough to be the best. There's still like a level of understanding that you have to like break beyond that's usually a mental barrier that you'll have to overcome in order to be like legit super good. Like actually one of the best in class players. And here's the thing, you could still do that and be bad. You know why? Because of gatekeeping. Which was a thing back in the day. Where the best players, guess what? They didn't play people that weren't the best players. The only way you could play the best players was to like run into them in a tournament or an arcade. So there was an astronomical amount of gatekeeping back in the old days because only the best players would play just the best players. And they would learn stuff with each other and figure shit out. And then they would win tournaments and split the pot. Like, that's just the way it was. They would hoard the tech and win all the money. Or, you know, all the money, $70. You know, they're fighting for scraps is what was happening. Nowadays, you can see this level of, like, gameplay, but much better on Fightcade, you know? People have been playing this shit for, like, 25 years, and they, like, dedicate themselves to these games, so you get some significantly better gameplay than what you're seeing here. All right, these just look like general matches now. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm literally gonna fast forward. What you're looking at is actual videotape. It seems that'll be kind of weird to a lot of people, but not to many of us.